What's good, Rivalers? Welcome to your ultimate Rocket Raccoon guide. I've included chapters with timestamps if you need to skip around. Let me know what hero you want to see a guide for next, and let's get into it. Rocket Raccoon is a 1-star, 250 HP strategist in Marvel Rivals, aka a support hero that is super beginner friendly. He's got great mobility, a minigun that shreds enemies, and a healing alternate fire to heal not only yourself but your teammates, and is fantastic when it comes to healing. Rocket's kit also includes a revive beacon, an infinite ammo beacon, and ultimate that has one goal in mind: to absolutely destroy the entire enemy team. Starting off with Rocket's Bombard Mode, this is his long-range main attack using his minigun to shoot bullets, dealing 16 damage per round and firing 12 rounds per second, and can really shred opponents, especially if you hit them in their head. This mode has 45 rounds, and when reloaded fills both the gun's ammo and his repair mode count at the same time. You'll want to stick to using this mode when you don't need to heal your teammates and can help output more damage and push your enemies back. Repair mode is Rocket's healing ability that shoots bouncing orbs that heal you and your teammates. This mode has 8 rounds to shoot and needs to be reloaded every single time you run out. These healing orbs heal your teammates for 60 health per second while healing Rocket 30 health per second, and move slowly as they pass by you and your allies. Once shot, your orbs bounce up to 10 times and will each last 5 seconds while flying through the air. These are great for stacking heals on your allies, and as they bounce off walls, you'll be able to stack a ton of heals if you're in tight hallways and rooms, making this team survivability much better. Stick to mostly using this ability as you are support at the end of the day and want to prioritize your team's health over the damage that you deal. BRB is Rocket's revive beacon that, when tossed out, occasionally produces jump packs for Rocket and armor packs for your teammates every 3 seconds and can revive up to 1 ally within 50 meters. The bonus health produced from each pack is 25, and only one can be picked up at a time. This beacon will last for 300 seconds, and it can be reclaimed by pressing the abilities button again, and the cooldown is significantly shortened depending on how much health the beacon has left. If it's at full health, the cooldown goes way down to 5 seconds, whereas a damaged one could be much longer at up to 45 seconds. The best way to use this ability is to throw it in a room or a part of the map that is close enough to your teammates but out of sight and harder for the enemies to find, so that if you revive someone, they are close by and ready to go. Rocket's ultimate Sia greatly amplifies your allies, giving them a huge 40% buff to their damage within its 20-meter radius. This ultimate will last 12 seconds and has a huge amount of health at 800 HP, so the enemies will either have to worry about destroying the amplifier or damaging you and your team, so it's best to focus on as much healing as you can during this ability's lifetime to ensure your team can do as much damage as possible. Of course though, if you're in a position where you don't need as much healing, then definitely use your minigun, as its damage is significantly better during this ultimate. Throw this ability in the middle of your team to use it as a damage sponge, or just behind cover right by your team to keep it a little safer. Jetpack Dash is Rocket's main form of movement that dashes forward 10 meters and comes with 2 charges, each taking 6 seconds to be recharged, so be mindful of how and when you use it. Since your main goal is to be a backline support, these should mostly be used to escape from divers, or if your team gets taken down, or if you guys are pushing, then it gets you to a great vantage point where you can see the entire enemy team. Wild Crawl is one of Rocket's passives, and this is your way of crawling on walls and getting the high vantage points, or to escape, and is super helpful when you need another way around traversing the map. This passive is absolutely something you almost always want to take advantage of to get into the air more often, escape divers, and generally just be more of a painted target for the other team, especially since you have the smallest hitbox in the game, making you an already harder target to hit. Flying Aces is other passive that will allow you to fall slowly when you jump off any high enough point on the map. This passive helps when you need to dash through the air and then land on a harder to reach area of the map. Team up abilities for Rocket are Old Friends and Ammo Invention. Old Friends allows Rocket to ride on Groot's shoulders and gets a damage reduction. This can be a great setup to do if you're with a Groot that really knows what they're doing. You can just keep him healed and almost never die, but just be ready to use your jetpacks if you need to escape and back up a little bit to be with the rest of the team. Ammo Invention gives Rocket a special ability with the Winter Soldier and Punisher. To best use this ability, make sure the Punisher or Winter Soldier are on a really good vantage point, then toss this out so either of them can easily unload into your opponents without having to reload, and it also will give them a faster fire rate as well. And this ability lasts for 12 seconds and has a cooldown of 45 seconds, so don't just use this whenever. You kind of want to be strategic with this so that you can get its max potential. Overall, I definitely think Rocket is a super simple and easy to play character for Marvel Rivals, and a great first pick for anyone looking to start out playing in Marvel Rivals. I definitely started out playing with him during the closed beta test, and it was a lot of fun. Not too hard of a character to have to get used to, especially with his movement, but you guys try him out for sure and let me know what you guys think. But thank you for watching, and good luck out there, Rivalers. If you enjoyed today's video, then I know you'll love the one that's on screen now. Either way, peace.